9 ways how our expectations affect our happiness, peace of mind, relationship, and our success and creates disappointments in our life. Plus 6 categories of expectation and 15 plus ways to reduce our disappointments, unhappiness, failures, and relationship woes. Plus 14 tips to manage your expectations in a close relationship. For real value addition to this topic, please focus only on the content. Kindly ignore my lacunas in pronunciation, tone, expression, accent, grammar, my looks, and even this video's background. If you need help on any specific topic or need coaching, mentoring, counseling to overcome the issues, the challenges, the problems you are facing, professional, personal, business part of life along with the relationship issues, kindly email me on IDs given on either of my 2 websites. Please like the videos which adds value to you. Kindly subscribe and share this message about coaching session and the videos with your near and dear ones. Now, coming back to our topic, how our expectations affect us. Expectations have direct and very powerful impact on our professional, career, relationship, success, happiness, health, name, fame, recognition, respect, and our standing in society, etc. Expectations fall in 2 broad categories of hope, all positives, and foreboding of despair, gloom, fear, fright, hopelessness, etc. Our expectations from ourselves as well as what others expect from us plays a very major and very profound role in what our life turns into as well as who we become, our personality. Our expectations affect and impacts the following. First, our likes and dislikes. Changes our perception of reality to make it look distorted to us, and this becomes our truth. Influences how we think and behave and perform, and also how others behave towards us. Expectations have the power to make us into successful, happy, contented person, or turn us into bitter, acrimonious, hostile, angry, revengeful, stressed person who is a loser in every aspect of life. The genesis of our expectations begin in our growing up and personality forming years and happens due to the type of expectation authoritative people around us at the time had of us. People who we are in awe of when they expect positive and extraordinary from us and appreciate and encourage us, we outperform ourselves, and these can take us to the pinnacle of life. And equally, when they have low expectation or show total lack of faith in us, we turn into insecure person with our own bouquet of psychological issues. Our unrealistic expectations, both from ourselves as well as others, are basically our resentments that we are clinging with. Our expectations from others can sometimes place uncalled for demands, stress, or burden on other people. This in turn can create a lot of unnecessary stress and discord in our relationships. Same thing applies to us when others expect something unrealistic from us, who are powerful and we can't refuse them for whatever reasons. And we just have to do whatever is forced on us through this expectation. When our expectations from others, which originates from our sense of entitlement, it ruins and jeopardizes all our major relationships as well as almost all areas of our life, and manages to create all form of negativity, stress, failures in our life. Now, there are 6 categories of expectations where it can be broadly classified. Our expectations from others. These could be our loved ones, our social circle, our professional circle, total strangers, the society itself. Second, our expectations from situations as to what we expect our future to turn into, positive or negative. Our expectations from ourselves. These could be our self-image, our belief in our capabilities, and how we visualize us to be doing in different circumstances, situations, and with people. Fourth, our expectations of what others expect from us. We know this because they have mentioned it clearly to us. Our expectation of what others expect from us based on our perceptions, assumptions, and presuppositions. Sixth, what we expect others to understand us without our telling them or even without giving them any clue as to what we expect from them. In fact, we expect them to read our mind. Now, there are 9 ways how our expectations affect our happiness, peace of mind, relationships, and our success, and create disappointments in our life. First, when things don't turn out the way we expect them to. Second, when people don't behave the way we expect them to. When we expect something, those are beyond our area of influence, power, and control. This is applicable almost always when our expectations involve behavior, attitude, and abilities of others. When we expect others to do as well as we do. When we expect them to understand what we want just by looking at us. When we just tell them to do something and expect them to do it even though they don't have the requisite abilities, resources, attitude, desires, needs, etc. When our expectations are not smart. When we just expect without putting in appropriate actions, time span, efforts. Most of our disappointments that we have are predictable and preventable. Some disappointments, however, are unavoidable. The trick is to learn to differentiate between these 2 categories so as we can know how to act and react appropriately. As per a simple theory, the less disappointments we have in our life, the happier we would be. Being disappointed for a prolonged period of time can lead to chronic physical, psychological, mental, emotional problems. Now, there are 15 plus ways on how we can reduce our chances of disappointments, unhappiness, failures, and relationship woes. First, by reviewing all the beliefs, expectations, and disappointments that we have formed and identifying common themes. By changing, redefining, reframing, and modifying our expectations of ourselves and those around us, along with what we are expecting the situation to become. By asking the following objectively, evaluating our expectation. Are our expectations realistic? Are they reasonable? Asking for feedback, and if others are consistently telling us that our expectations are unreasonable, then we need to seriously look at changing them. By changing the way our brain thinks, by letting go of our past and our past disappointments and of our past experiences, focusing on the present with the big picture of how we can make ourselves happier and improve our relationship, and how do we become better and better. By communicating our expectations clearly and seeking others' cooperation in our needs. By clarifying with others on what they expect from us and seeking their support. By managing our life and by not letting others' expectations define what we do and how we feel. By building up our own happiness and confidence through working on all those that we have the power, influence, and control over. We have to start expecting more from us by focusing on how to improve our performance and how to become a better person in every role that we play in our life. By celebrating victories. By stopping to expect the following from others. First, expecting them to agree with us all the time. Expecting them to respect us more than we respect us. Expecting everyone to like us. Expecting them to fit our idea of who they are. Expecting them to know what we are thinking without giving them even a hint. Expecting them to suddenly change as per us. Now, there are 14 tips to manage your expectations in your close relationships. Instead of doing something for a partner, start doing because you want to do it and makes you feel great doing it. Meaning, you start operating from your desires to give meaningfully. By understanding that expectations and guidelines or rules never creates intimate relationships. All fulfilling relationships are created through safety, transparency, intimacy, bond, respect, care, and love that we share as couple. Creating trust and openness in a relationship requires the courage to be vulnerable and express what you want and don't want at all times in a kind and respectful manner and correct manner without being accusing and blaming. By understanding that the opposite of unconditional love is fear and control, because where there is an environment of fear and control, love can never exist. By understanding that to build intimacy between you and your partner, you need to approach issues from a place of non-judgment, non-defensive, non-accusing, non-blaming, but from compassion. By understanding that all of us have inadequacies, failures, weaknesses, things that we are ashamed of. By being a person your partner can trust. By creating lines of communication with full honesty and openness, where both of you feel important, supported, and loved. By understanding when you confront your partner out of fear instead of love, you become opposed, argumentative, defensive, arrogant. By not acting in a manner so that if a partner raises the issue, you make him her the problem. By believing and trusting that your partner wants to please you and give you the world. And by understanding that for this to happen, your partner needs to see that you are kind, respectful, and willing to allow them the freedom to be who they are. Your part is to take up and solve the problem so that both of you can move forward as a team without having to rehash the past.